All right, so clickbait. Have you ever just fallen right into it?
Yes.
You know, click here for the best diet ever.
Exactly.
And then you're like 15, 20 minutes later, you are still clicking.
You're still clicking through 45 pages.
Yeah.
Dr. Stephen Andres is on the KOGO News Live Line. He teaches information systems at the Fowler College of Business at San Diego State University. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Very well. So, okay, go ahead, in a nutshell, explain what clickbait is for somebody who might really not know.
Sure. It's a baited headline, which means it's going to offer you some intrigue in the title to get you to proceed to that article. And clickbait, by its nature with click in the title, is about online articles. But let's not forget, this comes down to competition for attention. Go back 80 years and you have newspapers, and their primary mission is to inform. So their headline is going to be, Dewey defeats Nixon or something like that. Later on, when there were more newspapers, they had to have a little bit more intrigue in their headline to get you to buy that newspaper versus another. TV comes along, the new kid on the block, and you get stories like, you won't believe what this bear did to the local family's pool, and film at 11. So it's all about a competition for your attention and your eyeballs. And online, that just gets turned up to 11. Now every website needs to monetize their content, and they're thinking about how much is this going to get someone to click on the article versus how newsworthy it is. Anybody can give you news, but we're going to give it to you in a way that's going to get you to click on this article. And if we're crafty about it, we'll split the article into 5 pages, and that's 5 clicks.
Oh, or 20 or 30. Yeah, not telling you for a friend. So who makes money from this kind of sponsored, these sponsored articles and clickbaits stuff?
So there's the advertising syndicate, and they put together all of these banner ads, and they make some money when you click on an article. And that money goes to the owner of the website, goes to the creator of the banner, and goes to the syndicate. So everybody makes a little bit of money when you click on an article. Now, these are fractions of a penny. If you went back in time and you built in a payment system into your web browser so that when you read an article, 1/100th of a penny went to the author of that article, we wouldn't have advertising. But we've decided that the price for online news is free, and we have to pay for it somehow. We pay for it with our attention. There was a study that came out not so long ago that proved that Facebook ads, the more polarizing they are, the cheaper it was for the advertiser to put that ad out there. So if I was advertising for your show and I just talked about how great it was, nobody's going to click on that. But if I say, do you know what Ted said to LaDona this morning? Find out here. Now I get clicks, and that advertisement was cheaper for me to place on Facebook.
So now, are there hazards associated with clicking on this type of content?
Absolutely. One thing, you get tracking cookies. So even just viewing the advertisement, you'll get a tracking cookie that'll follow you to other websites. But if you click on it, they've registered that you have interest. So if you're on a website, you accidentally click on a big button phone for the visually impaired, now every time you go to Amazon, that's going to be a suggestion. And they might sell that information to another sponsor, and they say, well, you know what, you might be a senior citizen, so we're going to send you some advertisements that deal with that time of life. And that's going to follow you there. There's also a subset called malvertising, so it's a blend of malware and advertising, where it's more than just clickbaitiness. They're outright lying to you, and they want you to download some malware on your machine, a virus or something like that. This is commonly found when you're going to a legitimate website to download something innocuous, and the real link to download software is buried down. You have to scroll down a little bit, but the banner ad right at the top consists of just a gigantic green button that says download. And that's all their advertisement message was. And you think you're downloading one thing, and you really just downloaded malware.
Oh, Lord. It just never ends. Also, all right, Doctor, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. Dr. Stephen Andres on the KOGO News Live Line. Information Systems at Fowler College of Business at San Diego State University. Maybe just stay away from the clickbait, even though, you know what, just take it like this. You know what she looks like now.
Yeah.
You really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't